Hello everybody, welcome back to a new YouTube Storytime video here today. And today, well, we're going to be talking about a story that is just, as far as I know, one of the weirdest ones I'm ever going to tell, and probably one of the greatest ones I am ever going to tell. Yeah, it's probably not going to be that great, but let's just say it is a pretty good story. As far as I know, today this story happened, and it was pretty good. So before I get on with the story, make sure to like and subscribe because we need to get this small YouTube channel up. We need to go from 63 subscribers to infinity. Basically, that's as far as I want to go. That's as far as I want to go, just as high as we can take us, even though I betcha there's really nobody watching this video. But you know what? If you're watching this video right now, thank you. Thank you, honestly. At least you're enjoying this. I keep saying over and over again. Stop saying. Okay, this intro's been going on for too long. So, this story has to do with us, like me, my friend, who I'm just gonna call Jared. I hate my English. Yeah, we're just gonna call him Jared Fogel because you know what? He looks like Jared. I mean, yeah, he looks like Jared Fogel. I know his real name, but we're just gonna call him Jared. So Jared, me and Jared, we've been friends for like 3 years. I've told y'all about him in certain stories. Like he's the guy that wanted his name changed in one story because I called him Will. Yeah. I get why he wanted me to change that. But yeah, this whole thing here with the story or with his name, we're just gonna ignore this. We're just gonna call him Jared, and that's it. So Jared and I, we decide, or he actually decides one day that he's gonna pull a prank on a senior. And this senior in particular, we're friends with. He's pretty chill. Now he does talk to us 24/7 and follows us, which I don't even know what to say. Yeah, it's been a little creepy in some angles, but he's a good guy. He's not trying to do anything wrong or anything. He's just there's certain aspects to how he is that's kind of weird, but he's all right. So my friend Jared decides let's pull a prank on him. And I had no idea about this. So this prank basically begins with us just sitting in gym because that's the class that I'm in with him, physical education. Ooh, baby, yeah. We're also gonna call the senior. We're gonna call him. Let's just call him Justin. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Justin because I really have nothing else to come up with a name for. But yeah, we're just gonna call him Justin. So Justin, me and him get into a conversation about I know I'm saying this. We get into a conversation about candy being snorted up people's noses and stuff. This video is so getting taken down. Yeah, we're talking about let's just act like this is precious candy, just not nothing to do with snorting, just precious candy that people are eating. That's what they're doing, eating, just eating. Yeah, I already gave it away, so I'm not even gonna say all this. But yeah, we're talking about how people are snorting candy. So I keep saying so. I need to get better English. But me and Justin are talking to each other, and Will pops up right behind him. Like, cause not Will. I keep saying Will. I mean Jared. I keep getting their names confused because I've literally used Will as Jared's name in this story. So yeah, let's continue with Jared. So Jared decides he's gonna walk up behind Justin to grab something out of his backpack. Or not out of his backpack, but it was on the side of his backpack. Justin had like this little coffee cup thing. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna just say it's a cup, just for the point of the story. Dang, that snipe was awesome. But but yeah, let's. He had like this coffee container thing. So I'm busy talking to him, and I have no idea what's going on. Like Jared never told me about this prank he was going to be pulling. Like, I had no idea about it. But I found it strange. I was like, why is Jared just standing right behind him like this? This is really weird. Like, I'm in the middle of a conversation about candy snorting, and this guy's pulling up trying to take this guy's coffee thing out. And I had no idea it was even a coffee, like, cup until I was told later. So, yeah. Then Jared just comes up to Justin and says something. He's like, so you look like you got something in your hair. This is as far as I'm going off of. I don't really remember much about what he said, but he was talking about how his hair looked funny, and Justin's like, "Wait, what's in my hair?" And then starts like asking us questions over and over again, like, "What is wrong with my hair?" And truth is, there was nothing wrong with his hair. He just Jared just likes to mess with people, okay? But it was on the level where it was just funny, okay? It wasn't like mean spirited, it was just funny. Yeah, I had no idea what was going on until Jared had whispered into my ear. He whispered into my ear the first time and like I couldn't hear him. Like he whispered so quietly I could barely hear anything that he was saying. But then he comes up to me a second time after I ask him, "What did you even say to me?" And he says, "The coffee container." And I'm like, "Container? What container?" Also, he didn't even actually say coffee container. He just said container. What am I supposed to get out of that? What his random container? Uh, and why don't you just call it a coffee cup? I don't understand why you can't just call it that. Like he didn't even mention coffee. Like that's the thing that makes me kind of mad. Because it would have been so much more funnier if I had known it was a coffee cup or something. So he grabs his coffee cup out of him, out of him. What type of stuff am I on right now? Okay, so so we go to lunch like after he says what's wrong with his hair, and we go to lunch and Justin's still wondering what is wrong with my hair? Like he keeps asking us over and over again, "Tell me, what is wrong with my hair?" And it's so funny because there was nothing wrong with his hair. Just Jared was just messing with him. And uh, I could not help myself. I was laughing hysterically over and over again. Like when we got to the tables to where we could eat. Also, I just want to add, the chicken nuggets at our school really good when you have like a little biscuit on the side. Yeah, for some reason they give us biscuits. Like that's actually pretty good. It's not even breakfast, and they give us biscuits for lunch. Like that stuff was awesome. Yeah, I put two chicken nuggets in between them, in between the biscuit, and it actually tastes so good. Like it's really good. So yeah, our friend, which I have said in past story times, his fake name, or actually, at this point, is his real name, Jesus. We call him Jesus. He looks nothing like Jesus, but we just call him Jesus. It's funny. But yeah, he comes to the table, and we're just sitting here with him, and Justin goes to sit down. Jared comes to sit down, and we are just laughing hysterically because we keep telling him, or Jared keeps telling him, you know, are you sure there's nothing wrong with your hair? There's some. Make sure to go check in the mirror or something. And the funniest thing I have ever seen happens. So since Justin was wondering what was wrong with his hair, he pulls out a freaking he pulls out his computer and starts whatever the word is, panorama moding himself, and he's just taking his camera and record and like taking a picture of every angle of his head, and we just keep annoying him with the whole are you sure there's something wrong with your head? Are you sure? And uh or your hair, not your head. And he's just like stressing out, and I'm like, "Jared, can we just stop?" And he continues the joke. Oh my lorsh. Lorsh. Somebody play the Illuminati music for that one. What did I even just say? Lorsh? But yeah. So Jared takes off his jacket and then starts, or not Jared, I mean Justin starts taking off his jacket and is wondering, what is wrong with me? And yeah, then we tell him about how, or actually, Jared tells me about what he actually took because I had no idea about it. Or he actually told Justin, and then I had found out. I was like, oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it was really ridiculous. And Justin was, let's just say, mad and all right with it at the same time. Like it was kind of like a mix between that. Like yeah, he didn't want that to happen to him, but it was still kind of like, dang, you seriously just pulled a good prank on me. Like I had no idea what was going on. Yeah, I think the funniest thing about that was that nothing was wrong with his hair. He took a camera and just recorded or not recorded, took pictures of every angle of his head. It was hilarious. So yeah, what had happened was he took the like Jared took the coffee thing and put it down in the gym for an angle where Justin wasn't able to see it. It was hilarious. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope y'all guys like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I appreciate the fact that you're even watching this right now, you know. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. We got we did a prank on a senior, and yeah, peace out, y'all.